I want to buy every Pokemon game ever released in the US at this game convention. And because I failed in my first 2 attempts at this challenge, I've decided to mix things up and send my crew out. And don't come back until you find every Pokemon game.
What about Pokemon Box?
This goal is as close to impossible as you can get. In our last 2 attempts trying to get all the games, our record is only 37. But this time, we have a plan. 1, no distractions. We're just trying to get Pokemon. 2, we might have to pay more than we usually do for these games. And 3, tell people to subscribe. So, subscribe? So we have some Pokemon games here, certainly ones that we need to check off the list. So I'm interested in Shield, Pikachu. This one would knock off 2 for 1, but I don't necessarily know if I need that right now. It's pretty cool though. And then we need Sun, we need Moon, Mystery Dungeon, all of this stuff. Gosh, Alpha Sapphire, there's Rumble Blast. Man, well, this is already a lot of money. Alpha, did I grab Sun? Yeah, I think I did. Okay, cool. So what I'll do is I'll kind of add up what's here and maybe hit them with the deal. All right. Well, here's my first little offer. We're at 50, 80, 95. How close could you get to 70?
I'd be at 8.
This guy isn't complete. Otherwise, I could do the 25.
Okay.
I don't want to completely rob you.
Yeah.
I know it's early.
If I'm at 95, 80.
80. You do 75.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Yep,
okay.
that works.
Cool. Adding 4 games.
And as we collect every game in a generation or series, I'm going to highlight the significance of some of the games, so you'll be learning more about these later.
Look at these guys at 100. There's a couple duplicates. I'm trying to take stuff that you have dupes of. Would you do 80?
So I'm going to say 90. You're going to come back and say 85.
Yeah.
So we'll be at 85.
Cool.
Sound good?
We're on the same page.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can hit you with on some of these cartridges. What do you have on Leaf Green and Ruby?
120.
120.
On
Okay. Blue, red, gold, and silver. Would you do 55 apiece?
Yeah.
240 for 220?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 506.
Okay. 4 more games, blue, red, silver, and gold for 220. The Ruby you said was at 85?
Correct.
Okay, Ruby at 85, Leaf Green at 120. If I did both of those as marked, could I get Crystal at 130?
140?
Kind of in at like 130 for I can do 120 and 85 on Leaf Green and Ruby. Otherwise, I'd be...
That works.
Okay.
Just don't tell your friends.
I won't. Just, I'll tell all the viewers.
That's fine.
With 15 Pokemon games down, this is the most promising start we've had attempting this challenge, and buying Crystal completes Gen 2. Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal introduced 100 new Pokemon, and beating the game unlocked Gen 1's Kanto region, giving you a total of 16 gym badges to acquire instead of just 8. And Pokemon Crystal is actually Chase's favorite Pokemon game of all time.
I see Pokemon Snap. I see Hey You Pikachu, both in really, really good shape here. You hit me with a number. I know it's clean, you're at 95. What's the best you could do on this?
I do 85.
85?
85, yeah.
Would you throw that in for 90?
Yeah,
Just $5.
that's fine.
Okay, cool. Another 2 games.
Hey You Pikachu is all about, well, talking with Pikachu. You use a peripheral called a voice recognition unit, or VRU. You could help Pikachu collect food or go fishing by sending him commands through thought bubbles in the VRU.
Also, Pokemon Stadium. I should probably look more for Pokemon. The reason I passed on this Hey You Pikachu, it doesn't have the mic, and it's like, it is in really, really clean condition. For something like that, I think he can get that for it, and I'd talk him down a bit, so we'll hold off. We're gonna lock this in, $945 for Pokemon stuff. You good with that?
Yep.
All right, cool. So I feel really good after that first booth. We got 17 Pokemon games,
That's a really good chunk.
And there's still a lot more that are there that maybe we'll make a play on later.
17 in one booth, though. I mean, that's a good percentage.
I feel really, really good.
Yeah.
And then what do you have on the Emerald?
We have 200 on it.
200 on it? Okay. We just added Pokemon Emerald to the list.
Oh, you guys gotta sign my play, man.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, I hung out with you guys last year too. I love it.
Oh, thanks,
appreciate
man.
that, man.
Ooh. Just found some Pokemon games. Pokemon Coliseum, Coliseum Bonus Disc, and Pokemon Channel. There is Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness with the poster down there as well.
The poster is actually very sought after.
I oddly enough, I see Pokemon Conquest right here. That's one you don't find very often. And I also see Diamond, Soul Silver, White, Black 2, Black, Fitness X, Omega Ruby, and Ultra Sun. We'll need those ones. You do bundle deals? Do you?
Definitely.
Okay. All right.
Especially if it's cash.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, good to know. Cool. But there's Pokemon Pinball, Puzzle Challenge, Fire Red Sapphire. They all look like they're in pretty good shape too. How about this? I'll swing it 100% where I can, and then I'll shoot some offers on other stuff. I don't know how long it takes you to get stuff out of here.
As long as you direct me, I'll
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Okay, sounds good.
So let's look at these guys first. Pinball, puzzle challenge, fire red. What do you think on staff?
Batteries are fresh. My buddy over there, he
Sweet.
does all the battery changes.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect.
Nice. That definitely helps.
You need 150?
Yeah, I think we can do that. And then we'll look at some. We'll keep spending.
Fire Red and Leaf Green were remakes of Gen 1. When they were first released, the boxes included the Game Boy Advance wireless adapter. This was so you could finally do trades with friends without needing any Game Link cables.
Pokemon Conquest here, and then, well, I guess those top three, Pokemon Conquest Black and Black 2, all right here. 360 on these guys. Could you be at like 75% of that, 270? These two, I'm really close on. It's this one that's kind of the question mark. 280?
Got it.
Okay. 280, adding 3 more, so we're working out a pretty decent stack right here.
Pokemon Conquest is a turn-based strategy RPG that features real historical warrior figures from Japanese history. The warriors are linked with Pokemon, and once you defeat them, they can join your party.
There's even more, like we have Diamond, Soul Silver, White, and then up here we have Super Mystery Dungeon, Gates to Infinity. We might have just got that. That's why we have List, Ultra Sun, Omega Ruby. Like, some good stuff.
Oh, wow. More Pokemon games. How exciting.
Yeah.
Do y'all ever get tired of doing the same freaking thing over and over again and, like, no one caring?
I've never experienced that in my life.
I was like... And then these next 3 Pokemon ones.
Yep, so Silver, White, and Diamond.
Ultra Sun out right here. Honestly, that... maybe everything down from, like, here down, maybe?
See a Pokemon?
That's kind of it. Did we get this one already?
Yes, we did.
We did? Okay. I don't need this one, thank you. So 320 marked on these.
Yeah.
You said
248.
248. Okay, we can come up a little bit. 250 would be like all in for us on these guys. Treat you nice on
250, and
those.
it was at 320?
Yes. I think we can do 260. All right. Can we cross 1,000 now? That's the question. I mean, certainly if we get to the GameCube, you're at 155 marked. How close to 100 can you get? Sorry, if you 120. Be in the middle, 110. Keep rocking. Okay. Thank you, man.
Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby are remakes of Gen 3. They added a mechanic for Kyogre and Groudon, the 2 legendary Pokemon, called Primal Reversion, giving them cool upgrades. There's even a double pack that you can find for these games, where if you manage to find it sealed, you're looking at over $1,000. I personally think that they should remake Pokemon Emerald, but what do I know?
I want to look at some GameCube now. GameCube is...
It's king.
Yeah. There's a Pokemon XD right under the Mario Kart.
With poster.
Yes. There's Coliseum, Bonus Disc, and Channel all right next to each other. Thank you. Is it okay if I look at this? I'm not going to open it up too much, but the poster is there. It's really good condition. It's not for resale version. I think this was like a pack-in with the console, potentially. I don't know if that makes a difference price-wise, but now for stuff like this, we're going to have to come swinging. I can do marked on these, okay. so 180. Now on these, I'm factoring in, the good condition and stuff like that. Could you do this? I know it's an ask. How close to 360 could you get? So I'm trying like 250 plus 260.
How about 4?
4?
How about 4?
380.
390.
All right, 390.
And with that, we have nearly every Pokemon GameCube game. Pokemon Coliseum and XD are battle-focused JRPG games where you collect Pokemon by snagging them from other trainers. Then there's the Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc, which was actually a pre-order bonus, which was the only way to get Jirachi in the game. Pokemon Channel centers around watching television programs with Pikachu. This one is super bizarre, but the crew's favorite channel is the Smooch'em Shape Up.
So from that one booth, we added 17 games on roughly $1,500 spent. That's what it takes. Our wallets are getting lighter by the moment. Or more like our fanny packs.
Yep.
Somehow, we're already halfway to our goal. My optimism is at an all-time high, except for one lingering thing. To complete this challenge, we need to acquire the holy grail of Pokemon games. And it happens to be the last GameCube game we need, Pokemon Box. But before we solve that problem, I really want to try to get as many other games as possible.
Then what can you do on these? 60, 35, 35? Could you do 55, 35, 35?
This is the only one I have. I'll stay at 60.
Outbound's calling that one.
Sounds good.
Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are Gen 4 remakes that had an upgraded visual style and not a whole lot outside of that. So we had Pokemon Battle Revolution. I've never played this game.
Me either, Skylar. I don't have a Wii. Sorry.
Battle Revolution was similar to Coliseum in XD in gameplay and was the first Wii game to focus on online multiplayer. Ooh, Pokken Tournament. There we go. Sure.
All right, we're adding one more Pokken Tournament for $10. We didn't negotiate. It was a good deal. One down. Pokemon Big Box or just
Pokemon Box, the game and case.
Okay.
No, not the manual.
I don't know how.
I'm into it for 13.
Okay.
So like even if I could get close to there, like 14, 15 , like I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I just want to get my money back and spend more money.
Yeah. What's your number? Are we gonna get it this early? Like,
that would be insane.
We are so incredibly lucky right now.
Not what I was expecting him to say. I was gonna say.
And he kind of hinted at a price as well. But if the deal even goes through, you're gonna come with us. All right. So we were talking about it earlier. Came up to us and said he has some Pokemon.
Little Pokemon.
Little Pokemon games.
You want to start with the lesser of all of them?
Sure. I mean, hit me with. Oh, okay.
The lesser.
The lesser, just a complete leaf green, I'm assuming?
Yep. I don't think it has like the inserts, but it has the manual and the adapter.
Okay. Well, here, cool. You wanna look at that? Show me what else you got.
And then a little bit more of a step up.
Oh.
First print.
So you can tell it's first print because the ESRB logo is white, and then let's see, it's a Sandshrew right there, and then another way you can tell is the bottom doesn't have a Y seam, and then I believe it has a built-in tray.
Then got.
My goodness. There it is.
Has the memory
Indeed.
card, no manual, unfortunately.
Okay, so no manual. Man.
But look, that disc is minty.
Yeah, that's. Just a little dusty. Man. Well, shoot. I need to research all of this.
Yeah.
But do you have a number you'd be happy with? I don't know what you wanted for just this or for these?
I have a number for like all of it.
Okay. I guess
17.
17. Okay.
Now in my head at this point, I know that we're paying kind of a premium, especially factoring in the condition, but there is no chance that we're gonna be able to find another Pokemon box that's even remotely affordable like this one.
How about we coin flip 0 or 3,400?
I'm not that crazy.
I'm not either. I think we can do it, man. I think we can do
I
it.
appreciate that. Thank you guys.
I know you got some other stuff that you have your eyes on.
Oh yeah. I didn't even know they had a Rob just a box by itself. The NES. I didn't know they had that.
Shout out your channel.
Yeah, if you guys don't mind, Beagle Games, we're small. I think I got like 50-something videos on there.
He's killing it. Over six figures in sales?
Yeah, six figures in sales this year alone. I do it part-time.
Well, hey, thank you, man, for the deal. Let's get you paid.
I appreciate that.
And I know what you're thinking. For Pokemon Box to be over $1,000, it has to be the most fun game in the series. But what if I told you it's not really a game at all and arguably shouldn't even be on this list? That's right. Pokemon Box is a storage system for the Game Boy Advance. You could transfer Pokemon onto your GameCube into a memory card and have extra box space. But the one nice thing is you can actually play Ruby and Sapphire on your TV, which is pretty cool.
Well, I feel pretty good about this. Do we have red? Yes, we do. We have red. We have leaf green. Do we have Pokemon Box?
I don't think we got that one. Yeah, we appreciate him so much. Shout out to Rob. I can't believe we got this.
We're truly on a roll, and to make things even better, this vendor named Chris had a buy list submission for us. Now, our buy list is something that you can find over on our website. We're buying games there all the time. But he had Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia, Red Rescue Team, Pokemon Y, Heart Gold, and Pokemon TCG, bringing us to 46 games.
Day 2, and we have a lot more Pokemon games to find, but real quick, I wanted to talk about Pokemon Trading Card Game. Now, this game is kind of unique because it teaches you how to play the Pokemon Trading Card Game. I never knew how to play Pokemon as a kid, I would always make up the rules every single round. My friends and I would just be like, all right, let's play it like this. And to this day, I still don't really know how to play. But funny enough, the trading card game like Pocket app recently came out for mobile. And it actually, you just rip packs and you get cards to build decks, and they actually teach you how to play the game. So I'm probably gonna download that and start playing that soon because it looks like a lot of fun.
We also completed Gen 6 with Pokemon X and Y. These games added 72 new Pokemon and introduced the Fairy type, which was kind of a big controversy at the time, as well as Mega Evolutions. And I have to give a quick shout out to Pokemon Heart Gold. This was probably my favorite Pokemon game. They were remakes of Gen 2, adding minigames and added a peripheral called the Pokewalker.
Pokemon Ranger in front of Wario Land. Yeah, right there. Did you do 30 on that one?
30 on that one.
Okay. I don't think we have Puzzle League. We just got one more Pokemon game, and we still need 2 more. We need Stadium and Stadium 2, and then we kind of have all of those, and it'd be really nice to find them CIB, so we're gonna have to look around for more stuff like that.
Pokemon Puzzle League for the N64 and Game Boy Color are kind of like Tetris Attack games. The N64 version is more of a reskin of Tetris Attack, whereas the Game Boy Color game added Pokemon elements like collecting badges, battling, and even catching Pokemon. I've never played either of these games, but if you have, let me know how they are.
So Pokemon Box actually has a Japanese version that is much, much cheaper. Right there. And it looks honestly kind of cooler, but it's little. I like it. Pokemon Art Academy. This is a pretty difficult one to find, at least at game conventions, because it's not one that you would typically just see out, so might have to make a play on that. So we did end up getting the Pokemon Art Academy, another one down.
Art Academy is an educational art game that does just that. It teaches you how to draw Pokemon characters, and that's it.
Explorers of Darkness?
We need that one. This guy isn't complete. How close could you get to like 75 on a pair of these guys? Mark 105, it's like 25%.
This one is complete?
This is complete, this is not.
I believe 90.
90?
Yeah.
Would you do 85 on these?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Cool, I appreciate that. Sword, I guess what's your best on that?
I did 25 on that.
25 on that? Okay, and then I can do 60 on this.
Yep.
Okay.
Works.
And with Pokemon Sword, we've completed Gen 8. Sword and Shield introduced the Wild area, which is a fully explorable open world area, and a new mechanic called Dynamax. It pretty much just makes Pokemon bigger in battles.
You got Scarlet.
Okay. Pull them out for you.
Yeah, and then I think new Pokemon Snap. Have a Violet anywhere?
I did. I don't know if it's all. I don't see it.
Okay, I don't see it
All of
either.
it's organized. So.
Okay, what are these at? 70? Okay. Gonna just do that. 70 on these guys. We'll be nice to you where we can as usual. What's your best on Y?
I can 35.
35, could you do 30? No, okay. Do Pokemon Ranger over here. I think we can do 30, so we'll be just at 100 even. All right, we just added a few more games.
These complete 2 more series. The Pokemon Snap games are first-person photography games where you take pictures of Pokemon in the wild. The Pokemon Ranger games are RPGs where you capture Pokemon by circling them with the DS stylus and use them to help solve puzzles.
Alpal found some stuff.
I did. I got Platinum and Dash.
Let's go.
And then I also got Yellow. It's not
Okay.
in the greatest condition, but I was like, I don't really care because we need a yellow.
We
but
just need it. So
it's ironic that someone literally just came across us 4 seconds ago and told us that there was a yellow over there, but
okay.
it is what it is.
These complete 3 more series. Red, Blue, and Yellow started it all with the original 151 Pokemon. The base game has changed over the years, but the core mechanics of catching, battling, and collecting badges have remained. Pokemon Dash is a top-down perspective racing game utilizing a DS stylus to control a Pikachu through checkpoints. Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, or Gen 4, added 107 new Pokemon. Diamond and Pearl were the first DS Pokemon games, which allowed them to use touchscreen support.
Just pull the trigger on all of them that we need here. I think we need Explorers of Sky.
We need White 2.
We need White 2.
Do we need Super Mystery?
I'm fine with just picking up that yellow as well and a few more silvers.
How did we miss this? That yellow.
He's gotten some stuff since.
Oh, okay. All right.
I said I bought
Yeah.
more last night.
Yeah. Explorers of Sky and White 2. Should be like 175 or mark the 210 on those.
Yeah, I do that.
Okay. Then we have Super Mystery Dungeon, right? And then that's what ranger is that? I think I did buy that one a little bit ago.
I think I just did CIB.
Okay.
So if we both bought it, cool.
Okay. Yeah, we just need normal Pokemon Ranger, believe it or not.
We also need Sapphire, but that box condition is not great.
This is sun faded.
Yeah.
Cartridge is good.
Let me think on that one. The cartridge and manual are really nice.
Okay.
That's the saving grace. 190. Yeah. Okay.
These complete Gen 3 and 5. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald added 135 Pokemon and introduced double battles. There's a lot I can say about all these games, with Emerald probably being the most modded Pokemon game ever, but Black and White added 156 new Pokemon, a seasonal cycle, rotation, and triple battles, and fully animated Pokemon sprites. And then there was Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. As a kid, I didn't really know the difference between these two games, so I thought they were dumb to buy, but it did introduce Pokestar Studios, a side game where you participate in the filming of a movie involving Pokemon and other actors. Yes, that is real.
All right, Alpal and I just secured a deal on all of these guys. Now, we did already have Scarlet, but I couldn't find Violet by itself, and this is sealed double pack. So we paid a lot less than this. The guy hooked us up with a really good deal. Oh, and also, he gave us a Pokemon Switch game, and I don't remember what it is. It's in the bag, but it's checked off the list. I think it might be Detective Pikachu for the Switch. Like, he just gave us a cartridge and was like, don't worry about it, because we had seen him last year at Torg, and we spent couple $1,000s with them.
Pokemon Arceus was the first open world Pokemon game and introduced a new catching mechanic where you aim Pokeballs or other items to weaken Pokemon and catch them. It feels like this was the first time Pokemon actually took a big step in recent memory. Was it perfect? No, but let's be real, Scarlet and Violet aren't either. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, or Gen 9, added 112 Pokemon and even further expanded on the open world for the mainline series, allowing you to freely go to any gym in any order you want.
Okay, there's a Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and we need that one, and I think that completes or comes close to completing mainline Pokemon games. No, we need Ultra Moon still? How do we need Ultra Moon still?
I don't know if I have an Ultra Moon.
Now this is PAL, but I think
It's region free. Counts.
would you do 35 on this guy, bring us to 70?
Do that.
Okay, thank you.
Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are other remakes of Gen 1. These games removed random battles and introduced roaming Pokemon in the overworld, as well as motion controls to catch the Pokemon.
All we need is Ultra Moon, and we have every single mainline game. Every single one. We need an Ultra Moon. I'm about to just start screaming and find an Ultra Moon.
I dare you.
Just like start going up to people. Do you have Ultra Moon?
We should. Like, the fact that we haven't found Ultra Moon is insane. We probably skipped
haven't.
over it
We skipped
6
over it
times.
earlier. So that's what I'm. It's got to be here somewhere.
gonna find
right?
it.
We'll
We're
find
gonna
it.
find it.
We'll find it. I see Poke Park.
What's
Boom.
the store? Don't have a store.
We need that one.
Believe it or not.
Poke Park right there for the Wii. Yeah, we'll look at that, and then the Ultra Moon.
So 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 80 bucks for all of it.
80 for all of it?
Yep.
I can do that. We got Poke Park, and we got Ultra Moon. Every single mainline game, boom, it's down.
Ultra Moon completes Gen 7. Pokemon Sun and Moon added 81 Pokemon along with Alolan forms. Being in the Alolan region, tons of different Pokemon finally got different variants. My favorite being Alolan Raichu. Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun added 100 Pokemon and introduced travel to different worlds through the Ultra Wormhole, where you can encounter Ultra Beasts.
So now we only need a few more. I really want to beat this challenge. I really want to beat this challenge. Alpal, maybe he's found some other stuff. It doesn't look like it.
But now, this convention was over. Since we weren't allowed back until we got every single Pokemon game, we were out of luck. So we didn't work for 5 months, the business crumbled, and every last dollar we had for food was just spent on Pokemon. Anyways, Matt and I went to another convention where we found absolutely nothing, so we went to another convention in hopes of finding our remaining games.
Brother Dave, how do you think our odds are?
We only have 10 games left, but still, got games like Trozy.
Oh man,
Like, that game is going to be really hard to find.
we just have to pay whatever they want for it, I think.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, looking for a few specific items to start. Hey, we got Pokemon Ruby right there. That's nice. I see Pokken Tournament, and look at.
Wait, does
It's the Mewtwo card.
It is.
Yeah, that's
need that
the
one.
one we need. Yeah, Mewtwo card. Boom. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, let's see if there's any other Pokemon thing. Wait. Poke Park? Do we need? No. We need Poke Park 2. Oh, is it in here? Please be in here. There's some great titles. My goodness. Please be a Poke
Every
Park 2.
popular game.
Every single one, including Cars, one of the best games ever made. Yeah, let's do two at the same time here. I have a feeling we're not gonna find Pokepark 2 though.
I don't know what it is about the Wii. Oh, wait.
Whoa! Who was the last one? Okay, no manual. I think we still need to jump on it just because we gotta be done with this. So I got a couple. Could you do 40 for the pair?
I can do that for you guys.
Yeah? Okay, cool. And I'll keep looking around for some more, just other odds and ends. Appreciate that. Pokepark 1 and 2 are exploration games where you befriend Pokemon and play minigame attractions. In Pokepark 2, there's a multiplayer mode where you can play the minigames with friends. And if you combine the fighting of Tekken with Pokemon characters, you pretty much get Pokken Tournament. Okay, I see some Pokemon adjacent stuff. There's like a puzzle challenge thing. That's super cool. There's Conquest. We already have that. We need Trozy. And then we already have those ones too. Is there anything over here we need? We need one more GBA game. Do we have any? Pokemon Stadium. Oh, it's not in the greatest shape, but this is gonna be my downfall. This is gonna be the hill I die on. I wanna find a really good one. I wanna find a really good stadium before we do anything there. Oh wait, there's more Pokemon. I didn't realize there's these ones. There's Black, White, Black 2, and Platinum. Ah, darn. We have them all. Finally found it, a clean Pokemon Stadium, and it comes with a little bonus top sticker. I always love seeing those. So now we just need Stadium 2. We're so close. We have like 7 games left. Oh, I hope we get it. I see a bunch of Pokemon stuff, but the one game we need, I just do not see. I don't see it anywhere, David.
What one are we looking for?
For Game Boy, we need Pokemon Pinball, Ruby Sapphire for GBA. That's the one we're looking for. Oh, David, we found one.
Oh, that's it.
This is it. It's complete in box.
I love that box.
Crazy question.
Just the box.
Oh, it is just the box.
Yes.
It doesn't help us here. This is one of the games that we need just the game for, not the box. So
Just the game for.
just the game. Pokemon
Unfortunate.
Pinball. That's
I don't
okay.
have any pinball.
That's all right. Do you have Pokemon Trozy?
I don't have Pokemon Trozy.
Okay.
What else do you need?
Do we have a Stadium 2?
We don't have Stadium 2 either.
Okay, no, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, I see a Pokemon Stadium 2 right here. Now, hopefully there's some other Pokemon stuff, like maybe SDS down here or something. All right, David, I'm waddling back here, looking for Pokemon. I don't see any we need, but there is a lot of Pokemon. Darn, we've gotten like all the tough stuff. I didn't think that it would be this hard to find everything else now. Man, just picked up Pokemon Stadium 2, which completes the N64. Now we just have like a DS, a Game Boy game, a couple 3DS, Wii U, and I think that's it, David.
Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 are games all about Pokemon battles. But to make it different, they brought Pokemon to life with 3D graphics, and they each have a ton of fun mini-games that support up to 4 players. It's a great party game that us on the crew love to play.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I was telling Eric that we needed Pokemon Trozy. He goes, I saw one earlier, no manual. Oh my goodness. Well, there it is. Okay, another one down. How much do I owe you?
25.
25. Thank you, sir. You're making it. Do you want another thing to hunt for?
What's up?
Pokemon Pinball GBA, Ruby Sapphire. I've only seen a box one. I can't even find a cartridge.
I did see one earlier. I'll go find it.
Just said I'll go. Okay. Well, I guess he's gonna go find. He's a legend. That's Eric, American Bash. He's been to the barn before. Well, I guess that's another game down. Awesome. We should have just recruited people a long time ago. My goodness.
What is this game?
I have honestly no idea. We've only bought it like 3 times. I know it's in Chase's collection.
Pokemon Trozy? Trozai? I don't know how you say it. But this game is a DS puzzle game where you need to use the stylus to match 4 of the same kind of Pokemon. It even has a Pokedex that fills up after you match a Pokemon.
I think we have like 5 left. Okay, so that's Trozy, Stadium 2. So we need 5 left. Yeah, we have 5 left. I feel like an idiot, David.
Why?
I think we're just idiots.
Why?
I'll show you. I'm looking up games on our list, and I'm like, you know what? Come to think of it, I've never seen Pokemon Rumble U. Dude, it doesn't exist. It's an eShop game.
It is?
But it's not a disc.
Well, because they had those little figures.
They had the figures, but it was a digital release. It was available on the Wii U eShop.
There's a ton of games that were digital-only releases, and since they're unobtainable physically, that's why we're not getting those.
So I don't think you can buy it.
We got one.
So we got one. I found it. And I feel very dumb. But Pokemon Wait. That means I need to look and see, is Pokemon Rumble World for 3DS?
That is a game, I believe.
Okay.
I think I've seen that one.
Pokemon Rumble World. Okay, it is. I thought that one was too. So, okay, we're at least good there. We're dumb but not stupid.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Anything here? We don't need any Switch, but man. I saw some loose DS. I thought maybe that there was a shot. No. Right over here, Pokemon Rumble Blast. That's the only one we've seen. I think we just need to do it. I'd like to get a deal if possible, but Pokemon Rumble Blast right there. And then is it complete? Yep. Okay, sweet. I'll do cash on it. I got very excited along with David. We already have this one. It's Rumble World we need. That's okay. Now we have this one to help motivate us. And it comes with the collector's case, so that's nice, and a little bag. Yeah, Rumble World is what we need. This is what it looks like. I don't know how we just can't find that. Can't find it anywhere. Now we have this one. Do you have Pokemon for 3DS, Detective Pikachu, or Rumble World? Even just a cartridge. I don't know what's in that. Oh, can I look in that case? Okay. Okay, thank you.
What's that?
Oh, no, that's Ranger.
Ranger.
We need Pinball. How is that one so hard to find? Why? I don't understand.
I feel like it just laughs at us now. It's just saying like, haha, you already have us.
I know, right? We gotta look through. Oh, it's Blue Rescue Team, Super Mystery Dungeon. There are some Pokemon, but again.
You see us, Sky Guy?
Yeah, Detective Pikachu.
Who knew it was so rare?
It's not.
It's not.
Just got this. Not insanely a good deal. We just need it. We're in desperate need of completing this. So we need Pokemon Rumble World. We need Pokemon Pinball for the GBA. And Explorers of Time. Explorers of Time. Man, I did not think that one would be hard to find. Couple random things. I'm looking for Pokemon Pinball for GBA, Rumble World, and Explorers of Time.
Man, you guys are struggling, aren't you?
We need 3 more. I don't even know all the booths we've looked at anymore. David, this is like the only booth we haven't seen. I think they have it. It's Blue Rescue Team. Man, it's so close.
Who knew this was an impossible goal?
There's another game convention in a couple months. I really don't want to have to finish it there, but we might have to.
Sky Guy, what are you doing?
Stop. No, don't worry about it.
You don't think we're going to be able to find it, do you?
It's only $20. We can't find a $20 game. We should let's just see what there's listed, you know, right? Like I'm getting desperate, David. I'll just get that one. Add to cart. Add to cart. Yeah. Oh gosh, dang it, I'm not signed in. Okay, fine. We'll find it normally.
Our desperation for these last 3 games started to turn to panic, so we asked more people for help to make sure there were no booths unsearched.
Oh my goodness, David.
That's it?
That's it.
What?
That's it.
That's it?
I need it.
Who knew that this was the rarest game in the entire convention?
I swear we've been here earlier too. We got it. We've been to this booth before and we just missed it. I think what happened was there's 2 booths like kind of all in one because the neighbors are friends. So when we asked one of them, hey, do you have this? He said no, but his friend didn't hear.
This is the last mystery dungeon game we needed, and there's actually 8 of them, making them the longest running spin-off series for Pokemon. Mystery dungeon games are pretty much roguelike turn-based exploration games with randomly generated dungeons where you battle Pokemon. Each game has a really big focus on storytelling and recruiting other Pokemon.
Okay, Eric just messaged me. Eric, American Bash, he's the one that got us one of the games, or has been out on a hunt. He said, I'm grabbing Rumble World now. Whoa. I was just texting him like, here's the ones we need. Apparently he has Rumble World now. He goes, you're making me want to go home to grab the Pokemon Pinball I have for sale. He has one for sale. Like, is that how we do it? It has to be at a game convention. Self-imposed rule. But boy, I'm ready just to buy one off eBay anyways. We don't have it yet. We have not secured it yet. So we need to just find him. We're kind of at his mercy if he wants to charge us a little more finder's fee. I guess he can. But we're actually just 1 game away now. Brother Dave.
What you got?
Brother Dave.
Whoa.
Brother Dave.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it?
There. Thank you. Yeah.
Someone's super excited for us.
Should we go celebrate with them? I don't know how to feel right now. Oh, I need to text Eric. He wanted to drive all the way home to get his.
We finally got both pinball games. After watching a YouTube video by Gabe over at G-Medley, I learned all the intricacies of Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire, including that you need e-reader cards to 100% this game. Some of the Pokemon are super hard to catch in this game, and yes, you can catch Pokemon in a pinball game, but the mechanics of it all are super cool and look like a lot of fun.
Actually, the reason I don't feel satisfied is because, yes, Eric, we need to find Eric. He has the last game. We don't even have it yet. So I should probably just call him, because you're right, this isn't it. We still have to pay him for one more. Let me call him and tell him I'm by the Jurassic Park vehicles. Oh my goodness. Where did you find this? I'm gonna put this on you.
Just been walking around, was digging through a Switch one, and they just refilled the cabinet. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh my goodness. And we especially needed this. How much do I owe you? You know, well, actually, you can just can this entire thing. You can say $500.
$501.
$501.
Awesome.
It's on camera.
I love that we ended with this game because I just really love this series. Pokemon Rumble started out as one of these digital Wii games that I was telling you about earlier. I don't remember how much it cost me back in the day, but all I know is I got my money's worth. I played dozens and dozens of hours fighting these little toy versions of Pokemon. After defeating enemies, you would collect them as toys, and they'd each have different skills, different moves, and so many different things for you to play with.
We've done it. That's every single, you helped with that, thank you.
But now with this final game obtained, there was still one more thing to do.
Hey Chase, we just got every game as you requested, finally.
Hey, can we come back into work tomorrow?
Guys, I wasn't serious about that. Where have you been?
I haven't gotten paid in so long.
We're really proud of our progress with this challenge, and we wanted to tell one really long story straight through with no sponsors. It took over 6 months to do this, so thank you very much for watching, and consider subscribing to help our wallets.